Good day everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to use accumulators to earn a decent profit. This financial institution is very profitable only if you know what you are doing and your strategy is working for you at least 80 to 95%. Yeah, if you're able to get that percentage, your winning rate is very high, fewer than your losses. And these accumulators, just recently that they introduced these accumulators, so most of us don't know how to go about it or how to trade. So in this video I'm going to show you how to accumulate your profits and then get out and then go again, because you cannot leave it. It's like playing aviator. In aviator, once you reaches your minimum profit, you can get out before it flies away. So that is how it works. But this one is not going to fly away, but there is a boundary for the upper band and then the lower band. Once price crosses either the upper band or the lower band, your stake is automatically a loss. So every move that makes, it should be within the band. So let's get started. You just open your account. This is a demo account, so you just open or log into your drive account logins, and then you go to the traders hub. It is there already. So if you want to change it to real, you just click on the demo here and then you click on real. Yeah, then you go and choose whatever I'm going to teach you. So it's on demo, and then you go to drive trader, that is the DT, the first one, and then you click on open. Once you click on open, it will open for you. It's even on the accumulators. This is how the accumulators interface look like. So what index are we choosing? We are going to choose volatility 100 and not 101s. Why volatility 100? Volatility 100 has it was specialized index that goes with the DTrader. Okay, anything that you want to do on the DTrader, either the lower or the higher, either in between or stays out, goes outside, matches and differ, that kind of trading options that we have on a DTrader, you always have to choose volatility 100. So I like using volatility 100 to trade these options. So you just click on, then you turn it to volatility 100. And now let's see something here that is very very advisable. When you are playing aviator and it flies away, you've been seeing the subsequent number of runnings that the aviator does. So you can predict that, oh okay, once the aviator came, it flew away after 1 second or 2 seconds. So the next game, is going to stay for at least 30 seconds or 1 minute before it flies away. By then I'll be able to make my money. Then this is also a typical example. So what do? You just click on the arrow here. Okay, just click on this arrow, and then what you do is you check. You see, these are not the number of text that it has done on a particular trade before it goes to the upper band or the lower band. So you see here on the recent one before the current one, it moves 209. Okay, it moves 209 ticks before it was caught up on the upper band or the lower band. And now the current one is 24, now 25, 26. You see, so this is the current one that is moving. Now let's check. Let's see, we have one here, we have one here, we have three here, we are taking below 5, we have 2 here, we have 2 here, we have 1 here. Let's see. We have another 2 here. This is even 0. We have another 2 here. We have 1 here. Yeah. So yeah, that is it. So let me take this as an example. All the red circles that I've done, you could see that they are all below 5 ticks before it was caught on the upper band or the lower band. So what has to come to your mind is that once it moves or it touches the upper band or the lower band, either below on the 5 minutes, okay, either below or 1, 2, or 3, or it's not minutes, ticks rather, sorry, moves below 5 ticks, it should tell you that the next 2 ticks that is going to have, it will have more than 5. It's going to have more ticks than 5. So let's see, once we have 3 here, it moves 169 before it goes off. We have 15 here, we had 14, we have 41, 54, 8, 101, 105, 116, 122, 22, 144. Okay, before we had those numbers. So the recent one we had 78. Okay, the last 2 ones we have 209, and the recent we had 78 ticks before it was caught on the upper bar. So with this one, what do you have to do? You have already missed it. So if you have time, what I'll tell you is just hold. Okay, the text too, you can see it here either by not viewing it. If you don't want to view it there, you can see it here, and the rest are all here for you to see. Once you see on that, you wait. Okay, you wait for the price to hit the upper band or the lower band below the 5 minutes before we take a trade. So this one we had 2 here, and then after the 2 we should have gone in for the 37 ticks. Now after you've read the chart, another thing that you have to consider is the accumulators percentage. Now if the accumulators percentage, okay, so with every 1 tick you have a growth rate of 1% of your stake. So if you are staking 10, after 1 tick you get 1% of 10, and after the next tick you get another 1% of 10, another 1% of 10, another 1% of 10 in every 1 tick. So if you take 10 ticks, it means you are getting 1 USD. Do you get it? So with this, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5. In every tick, the percentage that you want to get is what you have to choose. But there is a trick here also that I want you to understand, that if you choose 5, okay, your band are going to be limits. You see, you have your band 1 here and then 1 here. Okay, you have 1 here and 1 here. It means the line between the 2 lines between your price is very narrower. Let me say it like that. It's very narrower. So your higher your percentage, the limit or the narrower your lower and then the upper band. So always I advise you going for the 3% or the 2%. 1% will be getting some cents. So what you have to do is you choose 2%. Now once you choose 2%, you should increase your stake. And if you choose 1%, also you need to increase your stake. So what you have to do is, if you want to use 5%, then you should lower your your stake. And if you want to use 1%, you need to increase your stake. So what stake am I going to use here? I'm going to use 30, and then it's almost 69 ticks now. But since we are trying, or it's a testing, you can buy, and then you buy. Once you buy, in every one tick, I'm getting 2%. Okay, and then you can go out at any time. You can go out at any time. So at least after 5 ticks, you need to sell. Okay, this is the sell out. You stake 30, and now your profit is 33.40. So don't wait for the price to move above the upper or the lower band, because you are going to lose your stake. So what you have to do is, once you get your profit, you sell it out. Once you get your profit, you sell it out, and then you wait. Always advise for you to wait for the price to hit the upper or the lower band below 5 ticks. Below 5 ticks before you go in for another trade. So that it will give you a smooth and then very decent profit at the end of the day. If you're able to get 5 or more chances or opportunity, I think getting $2 per or $3 per trade that you hold, and you are getting 10 times, it means you are getting $30. And if you multiply this $30 by a week, you are getting something to feed yourself and then also for the family. So that is how it works on the accumulators. We only have two tricks that you need to understand. One is the state that that particular index, that is a volatility 100 that we are using, the state of ticks per upper and then the lower band, and also using 1% of the growth rate, so that you don't hit the upper band and then the lower band immediately as you take your trade, because the lower and then the upper band has a little bit wider than the 5%. If you choose the 5%, the band will become narrower, very narrower. So you need to choose the 1% and then rather increase your stake, so that you can accumulate some few dollars, and then you are out of the market and wait for another opportunity. Until then, we meet again.